Sometimes it seems to me as though the human race is degrading into a lower class of animals. When we watch video of safaris or jungle or wild areas where wild animals habitate, and you see them actually killing one another, eating them. I can see if America was staying on the path that it is on, and the rest of the world likewise, that they would end up one day devaluing one another to the extent that they would not have the ability to socialize like we are accustomed to. And we would be so devalued ourselves and survival so hard that yes, we could possibly, in fact, I can see it, eating one another, just like a lion eating a bear, or a bear eating a lion, or a monkey, or a snake. We have done some weird things, real weird. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. It appears to me, I used to be on the line of Democrat. Democrats usually had the image of caring about people, and that's why they call them liberals. And the Republicans did not. That's why they call them conservative. They wanted to conserve everything for themselves and to hell with everybody else. That's the way it was, and that to me is the way it is today. I'm seeing where the Republicans are doing anything to advance themselves so that they can take advantage of other people. I've seen them when we had rules and regulations about how a Supreme Court appointee would be made by a president. And several times you saw the Republicans bend those rules because they had the authority to do so. They bent those rules. You gave them the authority. You trusted them. And every time they turned their back on you. And so they stacked the Supreme Court that way. Now you got people on the Supreme Court that you can't even trust. You're talking about recusing yourself from some type of situation? No, that's not good enough. Get your ass off the damn court. Can nobody trust you? And you're going to make a decision about somebody? What kind of trust can you put in that decision? You can guarantee that this decision is designed to hurt somebody, for somebody. No. What kind of people are you becoming? You know doggone well this is wrong. And everybody that's followed Donald Trump know damn well Donald Trump is wrong. And the whole stinking Republican Party, it seems, except a few, are going to get on that side just because they are so damn godless. So damn godless. If you had a God, there's no way. A God of love, there's no way in the world you could side with a Donald Trump who don't give a damn about anybody but himself. At least that's what you said. And when I hear him talking, speaking out of I don't know what, man speaks on stuff he didn't even have any idea what they're talking about. He just run his mouth and say something. But anyway, this is where we are as Americans. And in other parts of the world, they're killing people. Got guns, and whether it's a gang trying to run a country, or whether it's a political party trying to run a country, in each situation, it's a negative outcome. Sure, there are those that profit. There are those that benefit. In fact, this is why it is as it is. But the bulk of the people are not. They're just caught in the quagmire. This is the moms and dads and sisters and brothers of various races. All they want to do is survive. And the power that put them here put a way for them to survive. Yet people just like we have this Donald Trump, people just like Putin, people just like Chu, people just like any dictator, people just like any weak person that let other folks get along with this, robs all of the human race of the joy and the love that God has prepared for them. Right now, God is saying that every last one of you can have a career of your own choosing that would allow you to do whatever you want to do and give you the greatest joy in so doing. This is God telling you the kind of job you can have, the kind of career you can have, and it's set up to make sure that you succeed. Not taking a risk, not gambling. No, you have the whole doggone society for you. And when you are doing what you've been given to do, you will do more of what you're doing because you are enjoying it. Not only are you enjoying it, you're using free resources to allow you to do what you have determined are absolutely essential and necessary for the happiness in your life. And you're doing it in such an abundance, and everybody doing it till there's enough resources, goods, and services that no one would ever have to be denied any of these kinds of things. That's divine. That's God. Your needs, your wants, and your desires are met. Peace, prosperity, freedom, joy, and happiness, and you live in your dreams in the daytime. And you're not owing to somebody called a bank, some crooked lender. You're not owing to anybody. And everybody's free. Free, my friends. This is God telling you you can choose a new way of life. You don't have to go to hell with Trump and all his followers. You don't have to do that. That's not the way of love. That's not the way of life. That's not what you really want. But the choice is yours. The 99% of the people of America who set up and says we are against the 1% because we are separated out here like this. And you got power. 99% of you got power over the 1%. But you can't exercise your power because you're selfish. You're only thinking about you and maybe those that's close to you. But you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, the 99% of you got to understand that your problem is your problem. And his problem is his problem. And her problem is her problem. And the only way you can resolve these things in the reasonable kind of way that will bring you and allow the way of peace is to bring it together. Every one of your claims are important, and every last one of them must be satisfied. And how do you do it? By doing the right thing. And you say, well, you find the right thing. If you don't know what it is, you find it. You keep on till you find the right thing. You don't just say we're going to put over this or we're going to put over that. No, you find the right thing that works for everybody. Then you can walk with your heads up high. You're somebody. You are a sun in the midst of stars. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to become what we call a higher class of people, instead of degrading back down to the animal world. But the choice is yours. Thank you for listening.